Today, we're diving deep into something that every trader needs the most, but talks about the least: patience, mindset, and discipline. If you feel the market tests your emotions every single day, if you've ever regretted a rushed trade or wondered how top traders stay calm when everyone else is panicking, then this video is for you. Stay with me till the end, because what you'll learn today can protect your capital, sharpen your decisions, and make you stand out from the crowd. So, grab your notebook, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's build the mindset that wins the trading game. Do you know what the most hidden power in the stock market is? It's patience. Everyone knows making money in the market is tough, but very few understand that the real winner is the one who knows how to wait. This book won't teach you which stock to buy or when to sell. It will teach you that sometimes doing nothing is the strongest move you can make. Imagine you invest in a stock and it starts falling. Fear spreads all around. People are selling in panic, but you stay calm. Why? Because you hold a strength that most people ignore: the power of patience. In the market, nothing happens instantly. Every second feels like a race, but the real player is the one who moves slowly and strikes only at the right moment. For a trader or investor, patience is not optional. It's a must-have. It shapes your mental stability, your thinking, and your decisions. Patience doesn't mean sitting quietly forever. It means waiting for the right moment. And when that moment comes, taking action with full trust in yourself. Look at the stories of every successful investor. You'll find one thing in common: they stood by their decisions for a long time and defeated the market. Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, their real secret weapon was patience. Many treat the market like a game: earn fast, run fast. But true profit always goes to those who move with time, not against it. The market will always try to trick you: buy now, sell now. But patience whispers, wait, think, then act. If today you choose to adopt just one quality, patience, your mindset, your decisions, and your earnings can all transform. When we wait for a decision in the market, so many feelings pop up inside us: fear, greed, restlessness, and sometimes frustration. This is exactly when patience matters the most. Because when we stay calm, we can think clearly. There are two types of people in the market. Some react instantly, others respond thoughtfully. Reaction comes from emotion. Response comes from thinking. And this is what separates a losing trader from a successful one. You might have seen people panic at every small dip and sell everything. Some jump into buying when prices rise out of greed. But the person who stays calm and asks, is this drop real or just panic, ends up making the most profit. Patience doesn't make you win every single day, but it makes you a winner in the long run. It's a kind of mental strength that saves you from unnecessary noise. The market keeps testing you. How quickly do you panic? How quickly do you get excited? And above all, how long can you stay calm? Every time you feel, I should do something now, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is it really necessary to act now, or is it just my restlessness pushing me? Your mind will shout, do something. But your patience will say, stop, think first. Even the biggest market masters believe this. If you don't have patience, you have nothing. Because patience gives your decisions the time they need to prove themselves right. Now that you're starting to understand patience, think, have you ever taken a trade just because waiting felt too hard? If yes, you're not alone. It's human nature, but it can be changed. That's what this book wants: to take you to a mindset where you can stay calm during market ups and downs, think clearly, and earn profit through the power of patience. If you had a magical power that could stop you from making wrong decisions, would you want it? Believe me, in the world of trading and investing, that magic is time. And time only rewards those who know how to wait. Many people believe you have to be fast to win in the market. But the real game is not in speed. It's in stability. People who try to catch every move often exhaust themselves and give up. Think about it. You pick a great stock, but it moves slower than you hoped. You get restless, doubt yourself, and sell it. A few weeks later, the same stock takes off. How would you feel? This is where patience shows its real strength. It matures your decisions, calms your insecurity and rush. It tells you, I know my choice is right and I'll give it time to work. Many new investors think staying active all the time is the key to success. But the truth is, sometimes doing nothing is the smartest strategy. The real masters of the market are those who control themselves. When everyone is making noise, they stay silent. When everyone is running, they sit and think. Your mind will keep telling you, take action. But always remember, a wise investor takes every step after careful thought, never out of panic. So next time you feel restless, ask yourself one simple question. Is your next move coming from patience or from fear and haste? This one question can save you from foolish decisions and protect your portfolio from falling apart. Every successful trader or investor has one thing in common. They didn't treat patience as just a quality, but turned it into a habit. And this habit makes them stand out from the crowd. Think about it. When the market falls, panic spreads everywhere. Breaking news flashes on TV, rumors flood social media, and friends or relatives keep advising. Sell everything! But have you ever noticed? The biggest profits in the market come exactly at those moments when everyone else is running away in fear. Patience is not just about sitting quietly. It's proof of the trust you have in your own research, experience, and strategy. When you wait, you're showing the world, I trust my decision. Many people think patience is a weakness. They feel someone who just waits must have lost. But the real winner is the one who stays in the game the longest. You must have heard Warren Buffett's famous line, "The stock market is a tool for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Those who can't hold their nerve end up handing their money to those who can." Now connect this to your own life. Whenever you've made a quick decision, whether to buy something or to sell it, was it always right? Probably not. When you learn to be patient, you stop yourself from making choices driven only by emotion. The market doesn't work on feelings. It works on smart thinking. Patience keeps you calm inside. It clears your mind. When everyone is running blindly, you can see what's really happening. So patience doesn't just help you in the market. It becomes your strength in life too. It separates you from the crowd. And when the crowd moves in the wrong direction, going the opposite way often brings the biggest rewards. Now that you understand the power of this silent superpower, let's go deeper and see how to truly make it part of you. Have you ever wondered what you're really doing when you wait for a trade in the market? You're not just passing time, you're shaping your mindset. And this mindset is at the root of every decision you make. Patience isn't a one-time choice. It's a habit that has to be repeated every day, in every trade, in every market swing. To adopt it, you must train that part of your mind which always wants quick results. Today's world runs on instant gratification, instant messaging, instant food, instant approval. Our brains are trained for this. I want it fast. I want it now. But the market is nothing like that. Here, the real rewards go to those who respect time. Building a patient mindset means training your mind to wait until the right moment comes. It doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you're calmly strategic. It's just like a hunter in the jungle waiting quietly for the perfect shot. He doesn't run or panic. He watches, understands, and strikes only when it's time. A trader has to become like that too. To strengthen this mindset, self-control is the most important tool. When you stop getting restless with every little move on the chart, you can play the bigger game. When you don't run away scared at every small dip, you stay in the race for the long run. Every time you sit down to watch the market, ask yourself, am I being patient today? If the answer is yes, know that you're reaching a level of mindset that very few ever achieve. Right now, you're climbing the steps to this mental strength. The next step is to recognize the traps that make you impatient. Patience is not just a quality, it's a mental skill, and it gets stronger with daily practice. But the biggest obstacle to developing this skill is our own mind. Our brain keeps whispering, do something, why are you waiting? When we watch red and green candles moving on the screen, it feels like we must do something, anything. But this is exactly the moment where the difference between a wise investor and an emotional gambler shows up. Having a patient mindset means knowing that when there's no clear opportunity, doing nothing is the smartest move. But society has taught us the exact opposite. Since childhood, we've been taught, work hard, stay busy, keep doing something. That's why when we're doing nothing, it feels like we're falling behind. This very mindset causes losses in the market. That's when you have to remind yourself, doing nothing is also doing something. When you avoid jumping into a bad setup, you're unknowingly saving your capital. And this saved capital is what brings you bigger profits when the right opportunity comes. If you want to build strong patience, you must first identify the triggers that push you to make hasty decisions. Is it someone's profit screenshot on social media? Is it some random expert's buy now alert? Is it FOMO, the fear of missing out? Every time a trigger shakes your emotions, pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this decision according to my system or just a result of my fear and greed? When you start checking yourself like this, your mindset slowly shifts towards that of a true trader. Can you stay in control when the entire market tries to push you to act? That's the real test, watching the market's moves with a calm mind. When the market suddenly shows a big rise or a big drop, our first thought is always, I should do something. But professional investors and experienced traders know that real strength lies with the one who stands steady through these ups and downs. Patience isn't just about waiting. It means staying calm until the right time and avoiding reacting at the wrong time. When rumors are flying, scary headlines are everywhere, and your screen is filled with red candles, patience is the shield that saves you from wrong moves. Remember, when you panic and sell a stock, someone else is buying it patiently. You think you're avoiding a loss, but the other investor thinks they're getting a precious asset at a discount. Time will reveal who was right, but the difference begins right there. Who had patience and who rushed in fear? In trading or investing, patience is a secret weapon. You won't see it on any chart or find it in any indicator. It lives inside your mindset, in your thinking, your reactions, and your trust in your own plan. Ask yourself honestly, do I panic when I see the market's moves, or do I understand them and respond wisely? There's a thin line between the two, and that line decides whether you stay stuck in losses or move toward long-term success. So the next time the market drops and people start selling in fear, ask yourself, is this really because of genuine change or just panic? If the answer is fear, then your patience becomes your greatest strength. Have you ever noticed that the people who earn the most often look the least active? They don't trade again and again. They don't jump into the market every day. Instead, they wait, and when the time is right, they strike. That's the true power of patience. It's a quiet strategy that quietly leaves the noisy ones behind. Patience isn't a slow process. It's the ability to pause in a world rushing with fast decisions. It becomes even more important when FOMO, fear of missing out, surrounds you. Others are running around, stocks are shooting up, social media screams. Buy now or lose your chance. In these moments, patience is your shield protecting you from rushed mistakes. Always remember, real growth comes to those who don't fight the market every day, but stay in the game for the long run. Such people stay steady in their decisions. They know you don't need to chase every opportunity. You need to take the right step at the right time. And here's something crucial. Patience is not just about sitting and waiting. It's the time you use to prepare for when the opportunity comes. When you're patient, you're strengthening your system, sharpening your strategy, clearing your thinking. You're reflecting on yourself, tightening your discipline, and learning the art of managing risk. In this waiting period, you're raising yourself to a level where your decisions come from analysis, not emotion. This mental preparation, this quiet patience, this inner work is what sets you apart from the 90% who blindly follow the crowd. Have you ever noticed that the people who earn the most are the ones who stay in the market for years and years? These are not people who trade every single day. They make every decision with a strong plan and clear thinking. They truly understand the power of patience. Patience is not just about waiting. It's about using that waiting time wisely. Every single day, thousands of things happen in the market. Stocks go up and down, indices fall, crude oil jumps, the media spreads fear, social media pushes you to act. But a true professional trader or investor stays calm in the middle of this noise. They trust their plan, work on it quietly, and see the market's moves through their system, not their emotions. Understand this well. Impatience can destroy your account. You've probably seen it. Many people rush to buy or sell as soon as the market moves a little. Why? Because they don't know how to wait. They feel if they don't act now, they'll miss out. But the truth is, Losing money from wrong decisions hurts much more than missing a small move. You can build patience only when you have a strong strategy, when you know exactly when to enter and when not to, when you trust your system, when you believe your process is solid. Only then can you wait calmly. Patience is not just about waiting for a long time. It's about waiting for the right time. It's like a hunter sitting in the jungle for hours, motionless, fearless, without hurry. And when the perfect moment comes, he makes just one precise shot. A smart investor does the same. They watch the market, take notes, and enter only when the opportunity and the plan match perfectly. To learn this patience, you need to shift your mindset. You have to stop fearing losses and start learning from them. You have to break free from the addiction to overtrading. And you have to understand that the desire to earn money every single day can actually be your biggest weakness. Patience is not just waiting. It's the quality time you spend understanding yourself, your system, and how the market moves. Those who truly make money in the market know they don't have to trade every day, but they do have to improve themselves every day. That's the difference between an average trader and a long-term winner. Think about it. The market keeps testing your patience over and over again. When you hold a good position, but it moves very slowly, your mind gets restless. You think, maybe I made the wrong entry. Or when you're waiting for a breakout and it just doesn't come, you start doubting yourself. These are the moments where 90% lose their patience and 10% make history. Remember, there is no shortcut to patience. You have to fight with yourself to build it. And this is the toughest fight because there's no external enemy. It's an entirely inside journey. You have to fight your fear, your greed, and most of all, your FOMO, fear of missing out. That feeling that if you don't jump in now, you'll miss the profit. But understand this, the market gives you opportunities every day. New chances come all the time. But your capital is limited, your energy is limited, and above all, your mental capacity is limited. So you have to choose when, where, and how you will respond. And that's only possible if you have patience. Sometimes in the market, you plan everything. You have your setup ready, but the signal never comes. You wait for hours but find no trade. The people who are strong in patience treat this no trade day as a win too, because they didn't break their rules. But those who are weak get impatient, jump into a random trade just to feel active, and then regret it later. So next time you feel like I must do something, pause and ask, is this part of my system or just my impatience talking? Because very often, we're not trading to do the right thing. We're trading just to do something. The ones who last in the market don't just have patience, they have smart patience. There's a big difference between patience and inaction. Patience means you think before you act. Inaction means you do nothing because you're scared. Success in the market comes to those who understand this thin line. Think about this. You spot a stock forming a classic setup. You're monitoring it closely, but inside, there's a restlessness. Should I enter now? What if I miss the chance? This is where impulsive traders jump in without confirmation. And if the trend turns against them, they keep throwing in more money trying to prove themselves right. But the patient ones stay calm. They don't care if they miss this chance because they know the market isn't just for a day, it runs for years. The real test of patience is when you feel there's an opportunity, but your rules clearly say not yet. In that moment, if you stick to your rules, trust me, you've crossed a huge milestone because you've learned to control your emotions. And in trading, your biggest enemy is not the market, it's your own mind. Every time you sit in front of the trading screen, a battle begins between your patience and your anxiety. Every win and every loss comes from that battle. Those who build strong patience never regret their decisions because they know they followed their process. But those who act out of restlessness slowly lose not just money, but also their confidence. So from now on, every time you see a promising setup, ask yourself, am I truly waiting for the right signal, or am I just stuck in the urge to do something? This one question can change your entire trading journey. When you keep patience in the market, it doesn't just affect your portfolio, it shapes your mindset. And this mindset is the real key to long-term success. The more patience you have, the clearer you think. Clear thinking means fewer mistakes, fewer losses, and more sustainable growth. Many new traders believe success comes from skills, technical knowledge, or some secret strategy. But the truth is, the most important things are discipline and patience. You can learn technical skills in a month, but developing patience and discipline can take years because it's not just about the mind, it's part of your personality. Understand this deeply. Patience doesn't mean sitting idle. It means you're constantly observing, analyzing, and preparing. But you act only when both timing and signal are perfect. This is called alert patience. You're alert, ready, but not unnecessarily active. The market throws thousands of opportunities at you every day, but not every opportunity is for you. Your capital is limited, your energy is limited, so you must be selective. And this selective approach comes only with patience. Without it, you'll keep reacting to every move and exhaust yourself. Another important point, patience doesn't just help you make money, it helps you avoid losses too. Many traders take revenge trades without thinking, trying to recover past losses and end up losing even more. But if you stay calm, accept your loss, and understand when to stop, you can recover steadily without panic. So next time a trade doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, is it really time to act or should I pause and think? And if the answer is to wait, feel proud. You didn't take a trade, but you won an emotional battle. When it comes to managing risk, patience becomes your biggest strength. Risk is always present in the market. You can never remove it completely. But managing it wisely and making the right decisions at the right time is what wins the long game. First, understand this. Risk doesn't just mean loss. It means protecting your capital so you can survive the market's uncertainty. And that's only possible when you stay patient, avoid haste, and stick to your plan. Patience helps you realize that you don't have to jump into every trade. You must understand your risk tolerance and position size accordingly. If market conditions aren't in your favor, staying away is actually the smartest decision. That's what patience really means, waiting for the right moment. Very often in the market, people take big risks out of a rush to make quick profits. But patient investors add up small wins, step by step to reach bigger goals. That's why the golden rule in risk management is to take risks patiently and wisely. When you manage your risks smartly, your mental stress drops too, because you know you have a plan for every situation. And when your mind is calm, you make better choices. So see patience as your superpower in risk management. Those who master it are the ones who last in the market for the long run. When you think about managing your losses, it's not just about protecting your capital, but also about limiting how much you lose when things go wrong. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by using a stop loss. A stop loss is a simple tool that automatically closes your trade when your loss reaches a certain level. Every successful trader uses this without fail. But here's the catch. If you set your stop loss too close out of fear or too far out of carelessness, it can backfire. That's why it takes patience and a solid understanding of the market to place it at the right spot. This is another side of patience, staying calm and making thoughtful decisions to control your losses. Next, portfolio diversification is just as important in managing risk. Putting all your money into one single asset or trade is like inviting trouble. You must spread your investments across different asset classes. That way, if one trade fails, the others help protect your capital. This too demands patience because picking the right assets and adjusting your portfolio over time is an ongoing process, not a one-time job. Another key point is controlling your emotions. One impulsive decision can cost you dearly in the market. When you face a loss, trying to recover it in a hurry usually makes it worse. In these moments, staying calm and thinking with a cool head is priceless. This mental discipline, this patience, can save your trading career. So remember, risk management isn't just about waiting around. It's about making wise choices, limiting losses, and handling your portfolio carefully. These qualities are what set winning traders apart. When it comes to trading, discipline and consistency are the two pillars you simply can't ignore. The market is always changing. Emotions swing wildly. But the trader who sticks to their rules and aims to perform steadily each day is the one who wins in the end. First, discipline means you follow your trading plan no matter what. No matter how tempting the situation looks, you don't deviate from your strategy. It's important to accept that not every trade will win. But discipline is what reduces your losses and maximizes your gains. Consistency means you focus on collecting small, steady wins instead of chasing big profits in a rush. The traders who move patiently and plan every step survive and thrive in the long run. On the other hand, many new traders try to get rich quickly. They jump in and out of trades, lose control of their emotions, abandon their plans, and lose their capital fast. That's why making discipline and consistency a habit is non-negotiable. You must understand that to perform well over time, you need to follow your rules, control yourself, and adapt your strategy a little every day to fit the market's mood. All this is only possible when you keep your mind strong and patient. Now, how do you actually bring discipline and consistency into your trading life? Start with a clear and precise trading plan. It should include your entry and exit points, your risk management strategies, and your trading time frame. Your trading plan will guide you so that your decisions are driven by logic, not by sudden emotions. Next, make it a habit to update your trading journal regularly. After every trade, review it honestly. What worked well? What went wrong? This habit alone helps you learn from mistakes and improve your strategies. That's how true consistency is built, by trying to get a little better every single day. Third, always control your emotions. When the market moves against you, don't panic. Stick to your plan with discipline and never make a big decision without thinking it through. To help with this, use mindfulness or meditation techniques to keep your mind calm and focused. Fourth, celebrate your small wins. See them as steps toward your bigger goal. Great success always demands patience. Never forget, discipline and consistency together become your biggest strength in trading. Now, think about this. How can you improve if you don't evaluate yourself properly? The most successful traders are the ones who honestly analyze their performance and constantly work on getting better. Performance evaluation isn't just about looking at numbers. It's about understanding what you learned, where you went wrong, and what you need to do next. Start by reviewing your trading journal. Study the profit and loss of each trade. Think about which decisions were good and which ones increased your risk. Be aware of how your emotions influence those decisions. When you know which habits help you and which hold you back, you can tweak your trading plan accordingly. Also, use key performance indicators to measure how effective your trading really is. Your win rate, average profit and loss, and your risk-to-reward ratio. These metrics show you exactly where you stand and what needs improvement. Next, adopt strategies to improve step by step. Identify your weak points and set small, practical goals to fix them. For example, if you often make emotional decisions too fast, try mindfulness or mental exercises to slow yourself down. If your risk management is weak, learn more about it and follow strict rules. Always remember, improvement is a continuous journey. As long as you keep reviewing yourself, you keep moving forward in the right direction. So check your performance from time to time and make the necessary changes without hesitation. When you start learning from your mistakes, the first step is to identify what caused you to make poor decisions. It might be incomplete information, haste, or getting carried away by emotions. So, after every trade, ask yourself, did I have all the facts? Did I measure the risk properly? Was my decision logical or driven by feelings? This honest self-check will help you gradually refine your trading style. Another smart move is to focus on small, steady improvements. Big successes are often built on lots of tiny corrections done consistently over time. For example, if you make just 1% better decisions with each trade, over time your overall performance will grow significantly. This approach also builds your confidence step by step. And never lose your desire to learn. The market keeps changing, so you must keep learning new techniques, fresh concepts, and stay updated with changing conditions. Good traders are always students of the market. Finally, make self-improvement a routine. Analyze your performance every week or month and see where you stand. Start adopting new strategies and put them into practice. Slowly but surely, you'll notice greater consistency and success in your trading. By continually evaluating and improving yourself, you build a stronger foundation in the trading world. Have you ever thought about this? Real success doesn't come just from learning techniques, but from having the right mindset. In trading, your thinking, your attitude, and your mental strength become your biggest power. A winning mindset is about how you look at challenges, how you deal with them, and how you keep moving forward no matter what. First, understand that losses and wins are both part of trading. The most successful traders treat losses as lessons, not failures. This attitude pushes them to keep improving and frees them from the fear of losing. Next, learn to be patient. The desire for quick profits or rushing trades only leads to poor decisions. Traders with a solid mindset know that real success takes time, and patience is their greatest companion. Third, embrace a mindset of continuous growth. This means staying committed to becoming better every day, no matter what the market looks like. Keep upgrading your skills, your knowledge, and your thinking. Fourth, maintain self-belief. Without confidence, you cannot trade successfully. But remember, true confidence is never blind. It's built on knowledge and real experience. Finally, take care of your mental health. The stress of trading can easily lead to anxiety and bad decisions. Strengthen your mind with yoga, meditation, and a healthy lifestyle. A success mindset helps you stand back up every time you fall. It motivates you to learn and to come back stronger. This mindset won't just help you in trading, it will lift you in every part of life. Now that you understand the power of mindset and constant self-growth, remember, your trading journey never really ends. The market always evolves, and the best traders are the ones who adapt with every new wave. This mindset of patience, confidence, and the hunger to keep learning will be your greatest weapon. Trading is not just about money, it's about mental strength and clear thinking. When you build this strong mindset, you stop fearing market fluctuations and focus calmly on your goals. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who might benefit from this knowledge too. Thank you so much for listening.